Tesla is good at finding loopholes and using them, and it just found a new one and is going to repeat using it, as Tesla brought native land loophole to New York to avoid the direct sale ban. Welcome back, friends. This is Armin Harayan from TorqueNews.com. If you are here first time, take a moment and subscribe to our channel. Tesla is going to repeat a loophole it has previously used to open stores and service centers where direct sale laws prevent it by operating a native land. This time the automaker is doing it in New York. There are a few states in the United States that have laws prohibiting direct sales of electric vehicles to the public without going through third-party dealerships. These bans come from old laws that were meant to protect car dealerships from their own automakers supplying the vehicles. The idea is that automakers could open a company-owned store next to a third-party dealer after they have made the investment to sell and service their cars. It would be unfair competition. Now, however, car dealerships are using those old laws to prevent automakers that never had deals with third-party franchise dealers like Tesla from selling their vehicles to the public, even though it's fair competition. Tesla has been fighting those laws in many states with some success. In New York, the law still exists, but Tesla managed to get an exemption to open a few stores and service centers, even though its bid to expand it has been curtailed by the local dealership association. In New Mexico, Tesla found an interesting way to get around the direct sale ban. In 2021, Tesla managed to open its first store and service center in the state by opening inside an old casino north of Santa Fe, and it did it by partnering with the First Nation of Nambel Pueblo and opening the location of third tribal land. Last year, the automaker did it again to open a second location in the state. Now, Tesla is taking the loop to New York. Syracuse News reports that Tesla made a deal with Oneida Nation to build a location on their land. Here's what Syracuse News reports. The 25,000 square foot showroom is planned for a tract of Oneida Nation owned land across from the International Boxing Hall of Fame at Thruway Exit 34 near Canastota. It would be Tesla's first direct sale outlet in the state outside the New York City area and is expected to open in 2025. This is going to enable Tesla to expand in the state of New York without having to convince state legislators to let them sell directly to consumers without having to go through a middleman. So what do we think about this? You might think that it shouldn't be a tough ask for legislators, but it can be when dealerships are big contributors. Good for Tesla to find a solution, even if it's not the most ideal. Ideally, those laws would just not be abused to protect car dealers who should just be willing to compete with Tesla and any other automakers that decide not to go to franchise dealer route. So what do you think about this new loophole that Tesla has found and is going to repeat using them? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, friends. There is something very irresistible about Tesla Model 3 that we just learned. I want to share it with you, friends. The Tesla Model 3 is now cheaper than the Toyota Camry. Can you believe that? And this is happening in California. This is a major milestone for Tesla, as it means that the Tesla Model 3 is now within reach of wider range of buyers. The Model 3 is a great car with a long range, a sleek design, and a luxurious interior. It's also one of the safest cars on the road. Now that it's more affordable, it's a no-brainer for anyone looking for a new car. Welcome back, everyone. This is Armin Harayan from TorqueNews.com. I have a very interesting report coming from Reuters that the Tesla Model 3 just became less expensive than the price of the Toyota Camry in California, thanks to the company's confirmation that each of the all-electric sedan's trim levels qualifies for the full $7,500 tax credit. And if I am not mistaken, California is the largest automotive market state in the United States. Late last week, Tesla changed the language on its Model 3 design studio to reflect updated tax credit qualifications, indicating that all three configurations of the sedan qualified for the full tax credit amount. Previously, only one variant, the Performance Trim, qualified for the full amount, while the other two builds were only set to receive half of $3,750 of the total credit. The updated credit amount, combined with local incentive amount in some regions like California, are helping Tesla vehicles reach price parity with gas cars. In some instances, they are even undercutting the cost of some of the most popular sedans in the market in California, like the Toyota Camry. And as you know, Toyota Camry is a very popular vehicle. Reuters reported earlier today that the fueleconomy.gov website has officially updated its website to reflect the new Model 3 tax credit qualifications, which are enabled through the use of domestic battery packs in the vehicle. Previously, the lower two configurations of the Model 3 used batteries built in China. When the Model 3's rear-wheel drive trim level is purchased at its sticker price of $40,240, the federal tax credit of $7,500 and the California tax rebate of $7,500 brings the price down to $25,240, which undercuts the cost of the Camry, which is listed at $26,320 in its early level configuration. While other automakers are saying that price parity won't come until the end of the decade, remember my report yesterday? Tesla has seemingly already reached it with certain trim levels. The inclusion of the Model 3 receiving the full tax credit across the board is not only a huge disadvantage to competing EV makers, but also to the big petrol companies that have yet to source their vehicles completely from domestic regions that cannot offer comparable prices due to lack of scalability. Tesla's lead continues to grow with developments like this, and it is only a wonder of how long it will take for other companies to catch up. So again, just to wrap up everything, here are the main points. The Tesla Model 3 is now eligible for the $7,500 federal tax credit for electric vehicles. This brings the effective price of the car down to even lower level, making it cheaper in California than Toyota Camry. Tesla has been steadily increasing the range of the Model 3. The base model now has a range of 267 miles, while the long-range model has a range of 358 miles. Tesla has been expanding its supercharger network, making it easier for Model 3 owners to travel long distances without having to worry about running out of power. And if you are market for a new car, Tesla Model 3 is definitely worth considering. I think it's a great car, and it's now more affordable than ever so far. More affordable than the Toyota Camry. Let me know your thoughts. What do you think about this? Let me know in the comment section below, friends.